Bend your knees to 90 degrees. Then, with your lower hand, hold the back of the thigh of the upper leg like this and keep your body straight. The earlobe, shoulder tip, and the large drill should be in a straight line. I will help you adjust it at this point. Pinch your waist so that the trapezius muscle doesn't exert force. Listen to me. Stay like this for now. Don't drop down and then push the top of your head upwards. I will press your neck into your chest area. Don't let me press it in. Yes. Don't tilt your head back. When I press down, you push up against my palm. Yes. Pull your neck out. Very good. The head is suspended in the air. The neck is parallel to the ground. Then, in this state, I let it stay like this and observe it. Afterwards, it doesn't shake obviously or violently, and it can, if it stabilizes, then I will proceed to the advanced stage like this. Stay there, push your head up against my hand, maintaining the upward extension. Then drop your head down by 5 degrees, just a little, okay? And keep the upward extension. At that time, let the head do a slight lateral bend. The smaller and slower the movement, the more it uses the deep layers. The larger and faster the movement, the more it uses the superficial layers. So I don't want it to use the trapezius muscle. I have already inhibited the trapezius, scapular muscles, chest and abdomen, and then let the head go upwards, maintaining the extension. Then move it slightly by 5 degrees. Just a little bit is enough. At this time, it uses more of the multifidus, rotator muscles, and scalene muscles. Very good. Tuck the chin in a bit. Very good. Lower it a little more. Lift. Return to the horizontal line, not above it. You are slightly below the horizontal line. Drop down to slightly below the horizontal line. And then return to the horizontal line. That's enough, just like that. If you do it correctly, it will be particularly acid. And the deeper the neck, the smaller the range, the more sore it is. The larger the range, the easier it is. Have you found that feeling? Just don't nod while talking. If you nod, it will go away. Now, let me ask you, is your right hand's fingers numb? Good. Lower. A little bit. Lift. Yes, here, always pushing upwards, extending upwards. Yes. Okay, that's enough. Is it sore? Good. Come to this point first. Let me have you feel it in this position, the numbness in your fingers. It's not swollen anymore. It's not numb anymore either. Next, let's check the angle of your head tilt. Tilt your head back. Is there any improvement? 90 degrees. Okay. When you tilt your head back, do your hands feel numb? Neither hand feels numb. Okay, that's good. So what did I just do? I worked on his right side. Eccentric contraction training of the scalene muscles on the right side. Concentric contraction training of the scalene muscles on the left side. Can you see it? If your level is high, just do the latter one. Just do the concentric contraction training of the scalene muscles on the left side. This is my 20 years of frontline practical experience. The vast majority of female members seem to have tense scalene muscles, but most actually have weak scalene muscles. As I mentioned earlier, your members, although he has some symptoms of scalene muscle tension, over 90% of your female members have scalene muscles that are tight yet weak, which often leads to instability in their cervical spine. In this situation, after you excessively release them, they will feel temporarily comfortable. However, from a longer-term perspective, it is harmful. Weak. You're going to make his cervical spine more unstable because of the oblique angle. The scalene muscles are crucial for maintaining stability. You will make it easier for him to experience visceral prolapse, which is possible. After you relaxed him, he had a hemorrhoid flare-up the next day. It's just that he doesn't know it was caused by you, and you don't know either. You think these are two separate things. But in reality, it's just one thing. So you need to do more training for the stability of your cervical spine. I was just practicing the lateral exercises, especially for inpatients in the hospital, particularly those with cervical spine issues. After minimally invasive procedures, inpatients are actually not suited for too much. Relaxation and massage of the scalene muscles. Although after you relax them, their range of motion will improve. Just like earlier, without moving it, I directly help by massaging it. I massaged the right scalene muscle, and after I finished, he could tilt his head back with improvement. But what comes in exchange is that his cervical spine becomes more unstable and his internal organs shift downward more. Moreover, the stability after I finish relaxing like this is the worst. He might quickly start feeling numb again, and he might soon be unable to tilt his head back because you have increased his space for carrying in exchange for temporary comfort. So this is some of the logic between them.